Richard, let's go to you, my friend. You played cornerback at the highest level. Do you see Travis Hunter as more of an NFL corner or receiver?
I'm going to say NFL corner, but let's not box him in like that.
Okay.
Because if you think about the Hall of Fame corners we've had in the National Football League, Deion, Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey even at Georgia. Champ Bailey had 47 catches for almost 800 yards his senior year, 5 touchdowns, carried the ball a few times, and he was all-American corner. So you think about all the great corners you've had in the National Football League, majority of them had some experience at receiver and played it at a high level. And if they want to put him at receiver, you know, like I said, receivers don't play all the plays anyway. They can get him in there and spot him in there when they can. And still have a tremendous impact. He only needs 3 catches, like y'all said, like Randy needed. He just needs 3 catches, but on defense, he got to be out there every play to make an impact. So I think he'll be a great NFL corner and spot play at receiver.
It just depends, Sherman, which receiver you're talking about, because I never came off the field.
Right. And neither did I. But what also I thought was interesting the other day, Sherman, was they went after him. So you talking about wide receivers taking breaks. When Deion was on the field, he could have had dinner with nobody throwing the football at him. He was over there just chewing on a sandwich until, of course, we played. But you know what I'm saying? He was chewing on a sandwich, so don't talk about taking it easy because corners get plenty of opportunity. What I loved about Saturday was, and I talked about this even before the game, because Deion said, I'm going to put him in the short side of the field because this quarterback, TCU, like throwing in the short side of the field. And I'm going to say, go at him. And they did go at him. They went after him. He just continued to make the plays. That's what will put him on that Heisman level when you make those kind of plays at cornerback. Now, if teams don't go after him, we don't get an opportunity to see those see them make those plays at defense. On defense, then those plays on offense become crucial. I say you play them both. You play them all year. You do just what you did, and that's how Time got this kid. Time told this kid just what he went through. Nobody really wanted me to play both sides. I promise you, I'm going to let you play it to the level you want to play it, and boy, did he play it.
Look, he may not win the Heisman Trophy, right? But he's certainly going to win the Jim Thorpe Award. I give him that.
Okay.
Hands down. If he continues doing what he did on Saturday, you can put that alongside Deion Sanders in that Jim Thorpe Award. In terms of projection to the next level, Skip and Michael, I see him as a corner that can do some of the same things when you want to utilize him. When you say, hey, we need you to do this, help us out on offense, because they pay wide receivers in the National Football League a whole lot of money for them not to come off the field, okay? This young man will probably give somebody a run for their money to be the #1 overall pick.
#1.
You're certainly not going to put him in harm's way on a consistent basis. You're going to spot play him at the receiver position because you can. Champ Bailey did it. Charles Woodson messed around with it. Prime did it from time to time.
He did.
You know, so he has the ability to do it, but to maximize his value, it's going to be at the cornerback position because he's just not getting enough reps to be the Michael Irvins, the Randy Mosses of the world at the receiver position. You've got to practice that thing, man. Okay, catching the football and going across the middle in the NFL is very, very tough to do. It's nothing against Richard Sherman and covering on the defensive side.
got it.
But running with somebody, read and react recognition, okay, guy come, I'm going to pass him off. Oh, I know what this is right here. I can jump to that because I got explosiveness. All of those sort of things. The receiver spot is a lot different than what you think. It ain't just catching a football. It's just not.
But what I'll say is he can do it at a high level, and he's going to do it at a high level. To their point about corners not getting a lot of action, Prime got action. We gonna stop these disbeliefs. That's how he got 53 interceptions. 53 interceptions don't come from nobody throwing you the ball.
Well, they made mistakes doing that.
They made mistakes. He made them pay every time they throw it over there, but they had to throw it over there. And just like Charles Woodson, 65. And it's about capitalizing on those mistakes that made them great. And that's what Travis Hunter did. We watched that play on the goal line. That was a crucial play. That literally took points off the board. So you look at the deep ball where he won with late hands. Like, he won in so many ways. You talk about him winning the Thorpe. He won in ways that you want to see from a great, great corner. Like, hey, the receiver had a step on him in the end zone, ball in his hands, going to the ground. Travis Hunter raced it out late. The curl route, he drove on. Then you watch in the end zone. Hey, don't bat the ball. If you got a chance, put 2 hands out there and make a play on the ball. He did it in all 3 ways, which was incredible to see in one game.
which I beg to differ on. I do believe he plays both ways at the next level.
You can,
now, let me tell you,
144 damn plays.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. We're looking at him individually. We're not looking at it in its totality. Let me tell you what I mean by that. That's the first pick in the draft. That's a garbage team. They ain't got nobody. That's why they're the first pick in the draft. They ain't gonna have no top receiver that will stop him from playing at receiver. They ain't gonna have no top corner that will stop him from playing at corner. This team is going to have to use him every way they can to get wins. And I guarantee you, they will. He's going.
That would be a record.
Right. And the NFL is going to be something different. But he'll get his snaps. He'll get his snaps. You cannot keep this kid on the sideline.
Certainly, Michael. Like I said, he gonna get spot duty on the offensive side. You have to, because he showed you he can play the position. But he 104. He had 64 snaps as a receiver.
Right. So I'm gonna work him at receiver in practice. Deion can play corner fresh off a baseball game, and I just need him to time up with my quarterback.
I understand.
I'm telling you, this kid can play corner. Fresh alpha, he can always play cornerback.
Not 64 snaps, though.
Sherm, stop saying no over there, Sherm. Yes, he can.
64 snaps? And then another 80 at the corner spot? Again, you know this, and Sherm, you know this. Going up against Justin Jefferson for 70 snaps and then turning around on the offensive side and trying to get away from Stephon Gilmore, that's a lot. No matter who you are. That's a lot, man.
No doubt. He got a lot.
You're not going up against a true freshman that just left the prom 4 months ago.
No.
You're going up against a 10-year veteran with a full beard and a thick mustache with baby car seats in that SUV.
Yep. I got it.
Drama. Look,
and that's a grown man game.
Yeah, look.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying he can't do it, Skip. I'm just saying it's hard.
Here's the bottom line to this. This kid by trade is a cornerback. He was through high school.
Absolutely.
He signed with Florida State as a cornerback, and then he switched to Deion because he thought, wait a second.
Let him play receiver.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the but I'm going to learn my position of trade.
I got you.
I'm going to learn from the greatest corner ever, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again.
But
Deion at his position was better than anybody else has ever been at his position. The gap between Deion and the number 2 cornerback, and it might even be Richard Sherman, is so vast that it's beyond anybody else's position that was ever played. That's how great he is. And he can teach the position where some great players can't teach what they played.
Let me tell you a quick Prime story. You remember this, Michael. We go down to Dallas and play against them. I'm the New York Jets. So we gonna formate me in the slot because we know I can't run away from this dude. Let me put him in the slot. Get some room. So I catch a curl on Prime. I catch it, and I spin out of it, give him a little stiff one. I think I'm gone in the middle of the field. I'm gone. I look up, man, that thing went like this.
So fast.
That thing went, it was unbelievable.
He ran 4.2.
Man, I thought I was gone. Okay? He came and got me so fast, I'm like, all he could do is laugh.
He invented that.
And he wasn't even really running, though.
He baited people, man. He baited people. You thought you would buy him, and he would let you run. He would run you in the ball down and take an interception.
All right, we've talked enough about Coach Prime. Let's let him talk to us and to you, because Coach Prime joins us in just a moment here on Undisputed. Stay right there.
Time is on time.
No mercy, no mercy.